Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you've probably read in the title, today's video is going to be how to step out of your comfort zone. Now before I give you the 5 steps you're going to take to get out of your comfort zone, first I'm going to explain some tips and the benefits of actually getting out of your comfort zone. So getting out of your comfort zone is essential to advance in personal growth. If you want to improve yourself, you're really going to have to push your limits. It also helps you to get to know yourself better, because in the process of stepping out of your comfort zone, you will find out what different fears you have and where your own personal limitations are. Also, when you step out of your comfort zone, you're opening yourself up to new experiences that can definitely be positive. Change is actually really hard for us because our brains are wired to expect the worst in any situation, and this actually dates back to prehistoric times. But once you learn to accept that actually getting out of your comfort zone and pushing your limits is a beneficial thing, it'll become more easier each time. Now everyone is different and everyone is going to obviously start at a different point. So before you take on this challenge, take into account your own limitations. I don't want anyone going out there taking any unnecessary risks. Some tips I have for you before I give you the 5 action steps are: choose a mission statement. So choose a reason why you want to get out of your comfort zone. This can be anything like improving your confidence, maybe you want to be more productive or more creative. Just choose a reason and this is going to help you throughout the challenges. Another tip is, for some of these steps you might want to have a partner in crime. So get anyone to come along with you, and even if they're comfortable in the situation or they're getting out of their comfort zone too, this can really help you too. So if you're ever in a situation where you're pushing your limits and getting out of your comfort zone and you feel anxious, nervous and uncomfortable, some techniques that I use in those situations are deep breathing. It sounds really simple, but in the moment you have to remember to do it. And something that I've been doing recently is finding 5 things I can see, 4 things I can touch, 3 things I can smell, 2 things I can hear and 1 thing I can taste, and that helps me to relax and ground myself in the moment. You've also got to be able to coach yourself through difficult situations. So just talk to yourself and give yourself encouragement. So the last tip I have for you, if you're trying to push your limits and get out of your comfort zone and you're feeling a bit nervous or uncomfortable, is think of the best case scenario and the worst case scenario. For example, if you're going into a job interview and you're really nervous, the worst case scenario is actually that you don't get the job. It's not like you're gonna die or get injured. And then the best case scenario is you will get the job that you want. So if you found the information that I give you up to this point useful, please give this video a like, and if you really want to help my channel, subscribe and leave a comment. But now I'm going to give you the 5 action steps you can take to get out of your comfort zone. The first step is to start small. For this first step, I'm going to give you 3 options and you can try all 3 if you'd like. And these 3 options are: listen to a new genre of music, so listen to some music that you're not usually used to listening to. Sometimes I like to go on Spotify and find charts of different countries and listen to the top 10 music from that country. Usually you'll find really good music that doesn't have that much exposure where you live. Another thing you can do is try a new food. So recently I've been trying new foods and foods that I don't usually like, and I've actually learned that a lot of the foods that I didn't like, I do like now. So the lesson that I took from this is to actually go through life with a more open mind. Just because I didn't like something in the past doesn't mean that I won't like it now. So I advise you to do the same thing. Just because you haven't liked something in the past, try it again. You may not like it, but imagine if you do. So the last option you have in the first step is taking a different route home. Now this is something that's really easy to do and it just pushes you a little bit out of your comfort zone without having to do anything too radical. The second step in getting out of your comfort zone is going to be visiting somewhere new. So once again I have 3 options for you, and these options are: visit a new clothes store, go and look at clothes in a shop that you always avoid or have never been in. The second option is go to a new restaurant, so try a restaurant that you've never been to. And the third is go on an adventure to a new place. This could be going to the town next door or the nearest city or to a river or a lake, and this is going to be really fun and it's also going to push you out of your comfort zone. So the third step is going to be meet new people. You may be like me and find it hard to meet new people or to speak to new people, so I'm going to give you some tips on how you can do this. One thing that you can do is sign up for a new class. It can be an art class, it can be a fitness class, you could sign up to the gym, it can be whatever you want. And when you do this, you're going to meet new people and probably make new friends, as you'll have common interests. So another thing you can do to meet new people is hang out with your friends in a big group and tell everyone to invite some of their friends that you may not know. And this is a really fun and simple way to meet new people because you obviously have friends in common, and there will definitely be some people there that you can get along with really well. The last thing you can do to meet new people is actually social media. So a lot of the times you follow someone but you don't actually know who they are and you've never had any contact with them, and all you know about them is their life on Instagram, for example. Now this has happened to me a lot of times where I thought I would probably get along really well with this person, but I don't know how to message them, I don't know how to start a conversation with them, I don't even know if they'll reply. This is another one of those situations where I'll think of the best case scenario and the worst case scenario. And the worst case scenario really is that they don't reply, or that they take it the wrong way, which is very unlikely. And the best case scenario is they answer you and you start to have a conversation and you actually make a new friend. So what I prefer to do is reply to some of their stories every once in a while, and then if I see they're interested in meeting new people too, then I'll just start a conversation and I'll try and talk about something I know we have in common, or maybe ask them a question that I'm actually really curious about. And then you can start a simple conversation and you'll have met a new person even if it is online. So the fourth step to get out of your comfort zone is let people decide for you. So if you're going out for dinner, let someone else order for you, or if you're buying clothes, let someone choose an outfit for you. You can also do this on social media as well. So when you wake up, pick 2 outfits and you can put a poll on Instagram and get your followers to decide which outfit to wear. So the last step in getting out of your comfort zone is going to be confronting a fear. Think of something that makes you extremely nervous or uncomfortable, and we're going to think of a way how you can confront this fear. So for this step, you're probably going to have to use some of the techniques I talked about earlier, like coaching yourself through difficult situations, deep breathing, and thinking of the worst and best case scenario. So I've recently faced 3 of my biggest fears, which are heights, driving on the motorway, and job interviews. Now I feel a lot more comfortable driving in general. I also faced my fear of heights climbing up a mountain with a rope, and I did have a few falls and stumbles, but once I'd done it I felt a lot more confident in my capabilities. And the reason why I haven't posted in a few weeks was because I was actually trying to get my dream job, and to get this job I actually had to take a few exams throughout the week. And one of those exams was a personal interview. I was really nervous and I did mess up a few times, but I actually scored the highest out of 60 people for the interview. So I definitely learned a lot more about myself and about the industry, and I'm glad that I went through the process even if I didn't get the job. So now I've explained the benefits of getting out of your comfort zone, and I've given you 5 action steps to push your limits. All that's left is for you to take action and actually implement these steps into your life. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give this video a like. And once again, if you'd like to support this channel, then leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. And that's all for this video.